This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com, featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Labor Day sale and get 35% off paints and stains August 22nd through September 4th. With prices starting at $31.84, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your interior or exterior, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store or shop the sale online. Delivery available on qualifying orders. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
You know, last week we learned about this guy, Benson Boone. You know who that is? Benson Boone, American songwriter. He was raised in the state of Washington and began his music career as he filled in for a friend at a talent show. And he appeared on American Idol in 2021. And he competed before withdrawing voluntarily. He just didn't want to sing. He didn't want to be in a band. He just didn't want to do that in life. And then he came out with this song and it kicked ass. And now everybody says he's like the new it in Hollywood and the music business. He was born in Monroe, Washington. I'll play the song. I'm sure you know it. He grew up with 4 sisters. He attended Monroe High School up in Washington. And he discovered his musical talent when a friend asked him to play the piano and sing in their high school battle of the bands during his junior year. He had previously had no experience singing. Zero. None. Then he briefly went to BYU in Idaho, a private college owned and operated by the Church of Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints. He studied at Rexburg in Idaho, and then his career took off. And he won, what did he win? The iHeart Music Award, Rookie of the Year or Newcomer of the Year. He was raised a Mormon, no longer identifies as one. He does not drink or use drugs. And as of 2023, he lives in Los Angeles. And since 2024, he began dating model, actress, and TikTok influencer Maggie Thurman. Anybody heard of her? Maggie Thurman? Let's all go to Google and take a look at this. Here we go. Maggie, Thurmon. Oh, she seems like a nice gal, right? Seems sweet.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She seems like I wouldn't say younger Demi Moore, but she's probably younger, I imagine, right? Do you think she's younger than Demi Moore?
Yeah.
Bellio?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's not an insult.
I think she looks like Bellio.
She does look a little like Bellio.
I wish.
Yeah. Got the
Thank
same
you.
hair, the same
Are
eyes.
you Maggie Thurman or Benson Boone?
A little both. A little bit of both.
Both. The mustache.
Yeah.
A little.
Yeah, the mustache, exactly.
But you know the song that he did, Bellia?
I love that song.
Beautiful Things.
That is one of my favorite songs.
And he didn't want to be in music at all.
I love that story.
All right,
That
I'll
was a
play
great story.
this song for you. He won Newcomer of the Year at the iHeart Music Awards. And again, this guy just got into music accidentally and has this huge, huge hit. Hope that kid has a lot of success. Looks like he's on his way. I was watching YouTube earlier and I heard Stephen A. Smith talk about the world's greatest point guard. And a lot of people say it's who's the guy that plays for
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry, yeah. A lot of people say it's Steph Curry. And then it was, Steph Curry is a great basketball player, but Stephen A. Smith got a text from somebody last night,
A listener.
a listener that read it on the air on who the best point guard is in the history of basketball. You'll know the point guard, and you'll know who this text came from. When we come back, we'll play it for you.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
So I'm listening to Stephen A. Smith, and he's going on and on today about who is the GOAT, the greatest point guard of all time. And there's some controversy. And then he gets a text from a guy. You'll know the guy, and you certainly will know the point guard. But he makes a pretty good case that Magic Johnson is the greatest point guard of all time. Magic Johnson. And I think he's right. Because I know basketball pretty good. Born and raised. My dad played in the NBA. My mom was general manager for
Of what?
a little while for the Clippers in San Diego.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I grew up around the sport.
Did not know that. Did you play?
My brother played for UCLA during the...
Which brother would that be?
My brother Pat for John Wooden for 4 years.
Really? I've never heard that.
Yeah, so we got around. So I know basketball probably better than, any of you guys, and certainly better than 90% of the people on
Oh, is that right?
570 AM. Yeah, that's
Is
right.
that right?
Oh, yeah.
I've never heard this about you.
That's true. True story. And so I think the text that came into Stephen A. Smith was absolutely correct. I'll play the whole thing for you uninterrupted.
I have to read you a text that I received this morning at 5:54 a.m. Good morning, sir. Although greatest of anything is always a debate, I beg to differ on greatest point guard of all time with what you said. Magic Johnson is easily the best point guard of all time. Steph Curry is very close, but not in front of Magic. You must define point guard to really have a serious debate. Steph Curry is by far the best shooter of all time. Yes, his movement has created many shots for his teammates. He's a career 43% three-point shooter. But Magic Johnson invented the triple-double. Not true invented, but makes it more noticeable in terms of the impact on the game. It's a point guard stat, to be honest. Magic was the best. We can go on, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you get the point. By the way, Magic has 5 NBA championships. Wow. That quote this morning at 5:45 was from Mr. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Wow.
How about that? That text was from Michael Jordan.
This morning at 5:45 was from Mr. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Wow, how about that? And he asked me, to read it on the air. He said, I'm not backing up for it. He said, I'm tired of this argument about Magic Johnson not being the best point guard in the history of the game. He is the best point guard in the history of basketball. That is from Michael Jordan.
There you go. I think that puts it to bed, puts it to sleep forever. Magic Johnson, the best point guard in the history of the world. There you go.
In your tutored opinion, do you agree?
I do.
Think you do? Mhm.
100%.
Who's
I've always
like
said
second
that.
or third?
I think Gail Goodridge was second. And
Over Jerry West?
yeah, well, Jerry West and I used to have our run-ins.
So you're making this personal?
No, I mean, Jerry West took a lot of credit for the Lakers, the fast break Lakers that he didn't deserve.
Yeah.
And
really?
yeah, that's true. Ask anybody.
What about Oscar Robertson?
He was good. I like Kermit Washington, maybe third.
What about like Chris Paul or Steve Nash, John Stockton?
Nah, these guys aren't even in the same league. Those guys are like high school players compared to Magic Johnson.
Well, what about Jason Kidd?
Nope. Magic Johnson's first, everybody else is second. All right, I've noticed this. Bellio, please. I don't like to talk about NBA a lot because I school you every time and then you get pissed. So please.
I know.
Please.
Okay.
I discovered this over the weekend. I think that sharing meals and getting together with friends is the key to happiness. I think we got to stop texting everybody all the time and catching up on just texting and phone calls. I think you have to sit with friends or family members at the same table and experience what we used to, when I was growing up, I didn't have a phone in my room. We had one phone in our house for 8 people. In order to see my friends, I had to get on my bike and go to a friend's house and look at him. And now you don't have to do that with pictures and video and social media and texting. You never have to go see anybody. But I think this story here, sharing meals is the key to happiness. If you don't believe me, then don't share meals with other people. But if you want to be happier, I think this is a solid key to getting there.
Is sharing meals the key to happiness?
Yes, I just said that. Yes, it is.
A new study says yes. According to a World Happiness Report, sharing a meal is linked to more trust, better social support, and less loneliness. In the U.S., 1 in 4 adults say they eat all of their meals alone. The study says families are smaller, people are waiting longer to get married or have children. Worldwide, Latin America and the Caribbean have the highest rates of meal sharing, while South Asia has the lowest.
Wait, South Asia has the lowest?
Of meal sharing.
Wait, who has the highest here?
In the Caribbean have the highest.
Okay, the people in the Caribbean have the highest.
In the Caribbean have the highest rates of meal sharing, while South Asia has the lowest.
Wow. But that is, I went out last weekend to Cheesecake Factory. And with 2 of my buddies, I've known one since 3rd grade, the other one since 7th grade. And it's great to catch up. I know it's a pain in the ass to get out. You got to dress, you got to take a shower, you got to, do your hair, you got to wear, you got to park. Parking, might be it's tough to find parking. You got to pay for parking. Then the meal's expensive. But man, the happiness you get of seeing friends and family members, it's like going to church. Remember when you were a kid, you never really wanted to go to church, but when you left there, you felt better about yourself. It's the same thing. Having meals with friends and family. Try it. It doesn't. It's not going to kill you to call up a friend and say, "Hey, let's get together and have a meal together." It's the key to happiness. I absolutely.
Do you initiate a lot of those luncheons you have with your friends, or do they put it together and they say, "Hey, Conway, come join us"?
I would say about 50-50. I put together about 50% of them, and my other buddy Rob Fox puts together about 50% of them. I'd say he's probably 70%. Maybe I'm 30%.
Because there's usually the person that is the planner that gets everybody together.
I like doing that. I like because I don't see these guys as much as I'd like to. But I have like 7 friends I've known since 3rd grade, and my newer friends since 7th grade, and we text every single day. There's a text chain of just sharing news or whatever about friends and family, what the kids are doing, and all that stuff. But to sit there in a restaurant, time flies when you sit there with old friends.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, 3 hours go by, and you're like, "Wow, man, I can't believe we got here at noon. It's already 3:00. That's unbelievable."
Cool.
Man, it's good times. Bellio, you're probably one of those people. You like to get out. You go to Corona with your sisters, then you go skiing with friends.
Yep,
You're friendly.
I like to be friendly. I need to initiate more luncheons with friends, though.
Yeah, okay.
I need to do that more.
That's easy.
I know. You just got to follow through. But you're right. You get so busy in your life, and you got to work, and I got to park, and then I got to leave the house early, and you end up not doing the things you should be doing.
Right, and then everyone gets together when somebody is sick. You know, like, oh, this guy's got, pancreatitis or whatever, or his kidney or liver's out on him. And then that's not the way to get together, because then you just talk about, the person's health the whole time.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a luncheon.
Good for
week.
you. Yeah. All right. Then report back.
I will.
All right. There she goes.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Don't forget Dodger Baseball, world champion Dodger Baseball this Thursday. Dodgers take on the Detroit Tigers. The Detroit Tigers. Opening day at Dodger Stadium. First pitch is at 4:10 p.m. Listen to every game on the iHeartRadio app. Keywords, AM 570 LA Sports. The new Hollywood Pantages season is a home run. You get a 7-show package. BroadwayInHollywood.com. BroadwayInHollywood.com. The Detroit Tigers are coming into town for the home opener. That's the day after, 2 days. It's Thursday. So Thursday at 4:10 p.m. So enjoy the game if you're going. Opening day. Or home opener, I should say. Dodgers have already played 2 games. They're 2-0. And their home opener is against Detroit. Detroit City, the bars are hopping and the girls are giddy. Rah-rah for Detroit, my home, sweet home. I'm home. LA's hot and smoggy. New York's nuts and San Fran's foggy. Rah-rah for Detroit, my home, sweet home. My uncle wrote that song. And I don't know the rest of it, but he's written a lot of songs about Detroit. He loves Detroit. My mom's from Detroit. All my uncles live there. My cousins from Detroit, Michigan. Oh, what a place. What a great place to grow up. Detroit, Michigan. All right, let's talk about beef jerky recall. I love beef jerky. You probably do as well. You're always looking for the newest, latest, greatest beef jerky. Now there's some kind of recall going on.
Pieces found in beef sticks are prompting a major concern.
Uh-oh.
Idaho Smokehouse Partners is recalling nearly 30,000 Chomp beef sticks here in California as well as Illinois.
All right, remember the name of it.
Idaho Smokehouse Partners is
Idaho Smokehouse Partners.
Idaho Smokehouse Partners is recalling nearly 30,000 Chomp's beef sticks here in California as well as Illinois.
Wow.
The recall includes Chomp's original turkey sticks as well.
Oh, I don't go with the turkey sticks. I don't know. I'm a beef jerky guy, sort of an absolutist. I don't get into the turkey jerky or any of the other meats.
Products were packaged in January and expire next February. Right now, no illnesses have been reported, but if you have these snacks, the company says throw them out or return them for a refund.
Yeah, toss them out. All right, it's very expensive owning a pet. You've got pet food, you've got maybe... I don't know, doggy pads, doggy bags, grooming, vets. Yes.
Yes.
Very expensive. And if you want to take them on a plane, that's $100 per dog, per trip. Have you done that? Have you taken your dogs to Colorado?
Yes.
Is it $100?
Oh, yes. I think it was 75 both ways.
All right. Ours was $100 a head. Man, oh, man. It's getting more expensive to own dogs.
Owning a pet more expensive than ever. According to a report by Rover, dog owners can expect costs to increase as much as 7% this year. Cat owners could see a 10% increase.
Wow.
Rover predicts the average annual cost of a dog in 2025 will range between $1,400 to $5,200.
Wow, $5,200. $100 a week for a dog.
$1,400 to $5,200.
Wow.
Owning a cat is a bit cheaper. Costs range in that from $750 to $3,500 a year. The study also says more than half of pet owners are worried tariffs will drive up the prices of pet products and food.
I don't think anyone's seen that yet, but I don't think everyone. You think anybody driving right now is in their car? You know, they've had a full day of work. It's about 20 to 7, and they're driving home, and they're thinking to themselves, "God, I'm glad they mentioned the tariffs and the pet ownership dollars, because man, I think we got to get rid of our dog with these tariffs." You think any single person in the world is thinking about how tariffs will affect the price of their dog? You know, with the news nowadays, everything is with the tariffs. You know, it's like, oh, bottled water, it was $6 a case. Now it's going to be $4,000 a case. Well, because of the tariffs, of course.
Tariffs will drive up the prices of pet products and food.
Yeah. Not a single person is thinking about that. Not one. Not a single person in the world. And yet they bang that out on the news all the time. Yeah, it's always about the tariffs. Elix Michaelson, Bellio, I think that was a good call to have Elix on to talk about his cycling world or whatever he did. He did a cycling thing.
It was Cycle for Survival.
Cycle, and they raised $35 million.
That's amazing.
Wow. Elix Michaelson.
Being gone with you, I'm here with Steve.
This is a video that he did for social media with a guy named Steve, I think.
Being gone with you, I'm here with Steven, who's a listener of the Conway Show, was listening on Friday, came out to cycle.
Oh my God, that sounds like a nightmare. Loud, lots of stationary bikes, people sweating. Oh, it sounds like a nightmare.
The listener of the Conway Show was listening on Friday, came out to cycle for survival.
3 hours of that. You know, well, I'm going to cycle alone at 5, and I'm going to cycle at 5, and then raise the money there. Hope you guys enjoy yourself. Get out there. Bike number 3. Bike number 3, let's go. Pick it up on bike number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Elix Michaelson with a guy named Steven here. Bike on, you bikers. Bike it up, you biker. Oh, sorry. 3 hours of that crap.
So I take it you've never done a spin class? No. I could totally
Is it like that the whole time?
Oh, that had a lot of people talking. Normally, yeah, music's loud and but it motivates you. It gets you pumped up.
I guess. And everybody's sweating.
That's the point of it, yeah.
I know, but nobody ever worries about maybe somebody's there with the flu and everybody's sweating on everybody. And then they all go home and go, hey, how did you guys all get COVID? Well, you know, we're all in the same room. There's 900 of us in a room that's 8 by 10, and we sweated for an hour and then yelled and opened in our lungs for 3 hours while we pedaled on the stationary bike. So, well, what percentage of you guys got COVID there? 108% of us. That seems high. Seems like 100 would be max. No, some people walking outside caught it as well. So, a lot. Hey, did you see the video of that coach pulling that girl's hair, the ponytail?
Yes.
Isn't that unbelievable?
That's unbelievable.
What was that, 1948? What year is that?
Yeah, it was in the 40s.
Was it in the 40s?
It was this year.
Oh, it was this year?
Yeah.
Wow. I saw it in black and white. I thought it was like the 1940s.
No. That just happened.
That happened this year?
Yeah.
Where a girl playing high school or college basketball. Was it high school? I think it was high school. And
yeah, it's high school.
And the coach ended up pulling the ponytail of one of the, I got the audio here. When we come back, I'll play it for you. But really went after one of the players and pulled her ponytail. I couldn't believe that. Yeah, everybody knows everything's on video nowadays. How do you think he was going to get away with that? Oh, it's a crazy world out there, Bellio. It's crazy.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anna Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anna Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
All right, there's a coach out there in New York that decided the best way to get his message across to one of his young players, young lady, women's basketball, by the way, is to pull her hair. What the hell?
Congratulations as well to Coach Zullo. This morning, a high school coach caught on camera yanking a young player's ponytail. It occurred just after Northville High School lost a close state championship. Haley Monroe can be seen looking upset on the sideline before Coach Jim Zullo pulls her hair and then gets in her face. One of her teammates, Amaya Tompkins, quickly steps in between them to separate the two.
She deserves an atta girl, that Maya Thompson.
One of her teammates, Amaya Tompkins.
Amaya Thompson. She got in between the two of them and said, "Hey, coach, are you out of your mind?"
Amaya Tompkins quickly steps in between them to separate the two. It's believed that Tompkins is Zullo's niece. Zullo, who's 81 years old and a member of the New York Basketball Hall of Fame, was fired immediately. Zullo saying in a statement that he deeply regrets his behavior, adding, "As a coach, under no circumstance is it acceptable to put my hands on a player, and I'm truly sorry. I wish I could have those moments back."
Okay. So he's sorry. So does he get his job back? He said he's sorry.
He told ABC's Albany affiliate WTEN that Monroe had cursed at him after he instructed her to shake hands with the opposing team, leading to the incident.
There's more to the story. One of the young players cursed at the coach. All right. Ding dong. I always say for every story, it's ding dong, like, the coach is an a-hole. And like, the player shouldn't have done that. And it goes back and forth. That's how you get ding dong.
He told ABC's Albany affiliate WTEN that Monroe had cursed at him after he instructed her to shake hands with the opposing team, leading to the incident. The Northville Central School District releasing a statement calling the behavior completely unacceptable and saying in part, this individual will no longer be coaching for the Northville Central School District.
This was the team's second straight loss in title games. This incident only making things worse for some of those players, guys.
There you go. You're out. The coach is out, and it's a mess. It's a mess. I guess you can't do that. Can't get can't pull girls' hair when you're coaching them. I don't know where that guy thought he could get away with that, but can you imagine how pissed you would be if that was your daughter? Your daughter's playing her heart out in the game. And then the coach, I don't care if it's her uncle or not, and the coach grabs her by the ponytail and gives her a tug, you would be outraged.
It was a yank because her neck pops back. So
and that was cool. That girl got in between them and said, "No, you're not going to continue to do that." And it's a cool deal. Pulling her hair. Speaking of hair, this portion of the show is being brought to you by Advanced Hair. One-day treatment, life-changing results. Make your appointment today at advancedhair.com. There's a lot of women who are delaying motherhood. That's a big deal. Mother opting out, to have kids later and later in life.
Dr. Leah Kay, a fertility specialist, says throughout the years, she's seen more and more women choose motherhood at later ages.
And I think that's where the biggest growth in the fertility field in general has been. There are a lot of reasons for that, but in general, as we get older, it gets harder to get pregnant naturally and more assistance is required.
Dr. Kay...
Did you hear that, girls?
For that, but in general, as we get older, it gets harder to get pregnant naturally and more assistance is required.
Dr. Kay herself...
As you get older, it's harder to have kids.
In general, as we get older, it gets harder to get pregnant naturally and more assistance is required.
Dr. Kay...
Just saying.
...became a mother later in life.
As a geriatric pregnant woman myself, twice.
What's a geriatric pregnant woman? What's that age, Bellio? 60? Is that geriatric? Having a kid at 60?
No, I think sometimes, and I could be wrong, but, into your 40s might even be considered.
Really?
That. No?
At 40? Oh, maybe. Okay. Maybe.
Because I think at 35 is where, it becomes more difficult.
Ah, all right.
A geriatric pregnant woman myself.
How about being called that? A geriatric pregnant woman. God, levels and multi-levels of insult.
A geriatric pregnant woman myself, twice.
And why do they have to say woman? Are we there in life where we have to now say that she's a woman who's getting pregnant? What about just geriatric pregnant? But we got to say woman, huh?
A geriatric pregnant woman myself.
A pregnant woman.
Twice. I remain a bit neutral. It's probably easier to be pregnant at 22 than it is at 42. But at the same time...
All right, so 42 is the high end. 42.
But at the same time, I think of where I was at 22 and I would have not been good in pregnancy or as a mom.
According to Dr. Kay, advanced maternal age starts at 35.
You're right, Bellio, 35.
Yeah.
Advanced maternal age starts at 35.
Wow.
Well, there's definitely things that are different about a pregnancy at an older age. I would never say we advise against it for most women, but...
How about the pressure on women where you're 35 and you're called geriatric, right? I mean, you're considered old to be a mom at 35. How about that tremendous pressure that society puts on women?
We do our due diligence to check and make sure that women are healthy pre-conception. Once we get past about early to mid-40s, that's really where we pay closer attention to health during pregnancy.
The doctor shared some of the health risks that older mothers may face. Her message to those considering it.
So I think it's empowering for us as women that we have the ability to take our lives down a certain path and follow a certain track and achieve certain goals before we then also achieve other goals.
Yep.
From a fertility standpoint, it will be harder, and that means get checked out earlier and get help where you need it.
There you go. Don't forget the Dodger home opener is on Thursday. It starts at 4:10 at the stadium. They'll be playing the Detroit Tigers. You can hear it all on 570 AM. And we'll be on the air when that happens on Thursday at 4:10 p.m. Right as we go on the air, the Dodgers start their home opener. That's a cool deal. That's a cool deal. All right, we are live. Mo Kelly next with his whole crew on KFI AM 640. Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Now, you can always hear us live on KFI AM 640, 4 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and anytime on demand on the iHeartRadio app.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.